Good morning. Hello. So here we are. The war has started. It started yesterday with that Department of Homeland Security memo that they posted saying that we have an irrational fear that's not evidentiary based. And we want you to look at everybody who's a domestic terrorist now that all these people on our list. I don't know how that's going to work. This is what I know is that hysteria and madness, no matter the popular support, are not stronger than Supreme Court rulings. The Supreme Court ruling is something that can be done by one individual by simply being strong. This is where we have to be strong in our incarceration. And a lot of people are going to be incarcerated in their own homes. Now, I want to send out some warnings to people about these systems and how they use these systems, because I have experience. Here's the thing. Their case is that Trump supporters are violent. That's their case. So they're moving into a situation where now they have the ability to manipulate you and to trigger you over and over and over again. And that trigger is going to manifest in that pain. And that pain is going to go one of two directions. It's going to go either into self-hatred, which is what they want, or it's going to go into hating other people. It's going to go one of those two places unless you process it on a regular basis, on a daily basis, or you find a way to not expose yourself to it, which means you got to say goodbye to your phone. You got to say goodbye to all of your electronics. You got to realize everybody knows every single thing about what you do, and you need to just basically meditate through the next 4 years just to survive. Now, this is a trap, of course, because this is people manipulating you into hatred of other people. They're literally going to trigger you into becoming violent, and they're going to point a finger at you and blame you. That is exactly how these systems work. These systems are built to entrap and incriminate you. This is an illegal war, of course, against American citizens that's based off of no actual evidence, but the fear of the people around you. Now, here's my policy as far as all that's concerned. Self-annihilating people, you can destroy yourselves all you want with your fear, man. I don't really care about that. If you want to destroy yourself, you can. But you don't get to destroy me, and you don't get to destroy the well people around me either. I'm going to do something to go ahead and stand to that. And so are the people around me. And I'm going to do what I can to equip the people around me with the tools to be able to survive this experience without being manipulated and controlled and then blamed. This is a dangerous, dangerous time in America. This is full-on warfare. And this is psychological warfare. And this is psychological warfare that has a certain end. They will trigger you over and over and over again. That hatred will manifest, that pain will manifest as hatred either towards self or towards others. If it manifests towards others, you'll end up in violence. Don't do that. Because life can get so bad, you can be beaten down so much by people manipulating you around you that it feels like there's nothing left to live for. But I can assure you there is. 4 years from now, we're going to have a different presidency. 2 years from now, we're going to have a different Congress. You just have to survive for a little while. So, I'm warning people of what's to come. And I know what's to come because I've been in this system for a long time. And I'm being punished for a crime I'm not guilty of, which is exactly what's going to happen to the people around me. That you're going to start punishing for them for crimes they're not guilty of. This is manipulation, broad scale, manipulating men to violence and then blaming them. And in blaming them, they're going to generalize across an entire movement and destroy an entire movement because of their fear-based that they created themselves. They are literally creating this war with the systems they're using at the NSA. They're literally creating this war. And they're doing that by manipulating and controlling the people around them. They're literally creating their own enemy just so they can punish it. The trick is not to ever be violent. Don't ever be violent. No violence, man. No violence. No violence towards yourself. No violence towards them. The strongest point of orientation here is to realize that you're surrounded by people and that they're deliberately trying to confuse you. You must know that your enemy is trying to hurt you. Because your enemy does want to hurt you. They do want to blame you, and they want to take everything that you own. This is a whole different kind of war.